up YouTube. I kind of wanted to jump here and do an impromptu live, just to kind of go over some stuff, maybe open up some toys, talk about how I feel about Antman and Wasp. Yeah, that's kind of the big things I wanted to go over, and it's been a while, so been missing it, so I kind of wanted to jump in and just say, hey. So I know it's kind of short notice. There's nobody in here yet, so um, yeah. So I got some goodies, I guess, um, from Collectibles this week. Hello, Masterversal. How are you, man? Kind of doing an impromptu. Usually this is more thought out, but I figured, what the hell? I'm gonna jump on, do some live shit, and say what up. So I got an order from Collectibles. So I got this cool elf figure, NECA. Huge fan of it from back in the day when I was a kid. So looking forward to getting into that guy. I got this super action stuff casket of cruelty, which has got some neat little accessories in there for if you want to do some diorama shots or, just do some shots for Instagram. But it looks like there's some fun stuff in here, so looking forward to that. I got this Ulanzi light, so to add some light for some photography. It's actually a pretty cool little package, so looking forward to get into this guy as well. I also got some kinetic sand, which I ordered back in October because I wanted to do some shots, like Halloween-esque mummy shots. I got the mummy dio set from NECA, and I got the Michelangelo mummy that I wanted to do some shots with. And I was really wanted to get this sand. I could have just went and grabbed some sand, but I figured this stuff still looks cool and it doesn't make as much as a freaking mess, so you can still use it, play with it, and mess around. So Masterversal, how am I coming through? Am I pixelated or anything? Because no, it's been a bit. I had to restart, which is why I'm a few minutes late. So but I also ended up getting this container pack, also from Collectibles. So it's some diorama stuff. I know it's made out of cardboard, but I got a couple of these sets already, and they're pretty sturdy. As long as you use the right kind of light, and you're not going to get too much glare on it, which is, you don't want too much glare. And what else did I grab? I guess, what the hell is it? If you know and you're in Canada, we have Sunrise Records here, which is the same owner that owns Sunrise, owns Toys R Us. Okay, fair enough. Thanks, man. I did restart before. I hate pixelated, man. Like, I'm running a gig internet, and I'm still, like, when I do test speeds, I'm running at, like, 400 gigs per second, so I'm figuring that's probably pretty good, so I don't know why it's still coming through pixelated, so... But, yeah, Sunrise Records, the owner of that, also owns Toys R Us in Canada, so... I went in there this week, or was it this week? Yeah, it was earlier this week. And they had a Toys R Us downstairs and Sunrise Records upstairs, so they closed the Toys R Us downstairs. So they had a bunch of figures on for like 50% off. So these were some figures that I was wanting to pick up, but never got around to it. So I figured at 50% off, why the hell not? And mind you, this is 50% off at Toys R Us prices, where if you've watched streams before, you've heard me complain about it. Here in Canada, there's like a 15-20% charge. That surcharge, I call it the Toys R Us surcharge. So I usually don't shop there unless it's an exclusive figure. But I figured these guys for 50% off. I wanted them at one point anyways, so I got the X-Men Sabretooth. So pretty cool figure. I was looking for a Sabretooth. I know this isn't like the old school type Sabretooth, but I wanted something I could put in photos with my Mezco Wolverine. I also, another one I always kind of wanted to grab but never did was Lady Deathstrike. So I picked her up again for 50% off, which isn't a bad deal. And then I picked up the Marvel Legends X-Men Legion, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I figured, for if I wanted to do some shots with Dr. Mindbender doing experiments on people, I figured the jumper, do a head swap would look pretty cool. So, yeah. So what's Masterversal saying here? Indeed, I noticed per running through my laptop camera, the video quality is not as sharp at times, but I've since learned the computer to cut corners, shall we say. Yeah, no, but I have a separate camera and it's high res, so yeah, I don't know why it's coming in pixelated, but whatever. I'm gonna go with it anyways. Fuck it. So I think what I'm gonna do. I am gonna open some stuff, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, turn my unboxing cam on here. So I'm gonna check out this light that I got. It's got some cool stuff in there. So, and it's kind of toy photography based. So I figured, what the hell? It comes in this nice little case too, which is kind of nice. Usually I get these lights from Amazon and they're kind of shit, or like the lights are okay, but they're the packaging leaves something to be desired. But you get a nice package here. You get like your typical instructions, right? Which isn't bad. You get some cables. Oh, and these are magnetic too. So these are magnetic tip charging cables, which is nice. You got a carbender. I think that's how you say it. It's a clip. What do we got here? You got some different colored lights, like covers for the light that all clip in here, and this clips on to the front, and it's magnetic too. And you get a nice little carrying package there, which is nice. Throw that in there. This is the light, so that's the connection there that you charge it with. And then, yeah, you get the magnets there to hold that cover on. And then if you want to put a different light in there, I'm pretty impressed. This is a nice little package. You got this little adjuster here, which is nice because you can screw this on or use it as a camera. And it's got a little attachment there to slide into. So if you wanted to put it on, a piece of equipment, an arm, like microphone arm or light arm, you could use that. And this was the big thing that I wanted. Come on. It's just, for different lights, like you get this, it's got like kind of that cheese grater kind of effect or honeycomb effect, which is nice. I don't know here. We'll see. Yeah. So that's cool. But this was the big thing. It's so you could channel the light a little more. So what you're pointing at, if you wanted more of a stream of light. And then, magnet. Everything's magnetic, which I really like. That's pretty cool. And you got some other stuff here just for directing light, right? Clip that on there. You can also put the light, like the different color in there, and then gives you a better, you can direct the light a little more at what you're wanting to shoot, which is nice. So yeah, it's a pretty cool little package. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this all back the way I took it out, but all right. I'll figure it out. There we go. And everything just kind of clips back in here. This is a nice little carrying case. I'm pretty impressed with this, actually. It's kind of a nice little set. And it was not too expensive. It was like 40 bucks Canadian, which isn't too shabby for some extra lighting. And everything just kind of clips in there. It's got everything has a nice little home for itself, which is nice. And then it just slips right up. So that's pretty cool. So this is something I was really looking forward to. It's just kind of the little accessories and shit that it comes with. It's got a lot of cool stuff in here. And the nice bonus part is that you get a little casket. You know, plastic. It's probably 3D printed, but still nice. Decent quality. And then the lid pops off there. And you get some stuffing. So you might want to be careful with this. Make sure you don't leave any weapons or accessories sitting in here. So let's go over this. You get a nice little axe here. It's got a nice metal sheen to it as well. And even the handle and the hilt's gold and has some nice molding on there. You get a sword slash effect, which is kind of cool. You get, I believe this is part of a crossbow. It comes with pieces to put a crossbow together. You get a nice sword here with some blood effect on it. It's more like a machete, but it's a little too long to be a machete, so it's a big knife. And here's the sword. You get a nice katana. It's got a black and purple hilt. It's got some nice silver paint on it. And this just kind of clips into it like so to give that slashing effect. Which is pretty neat. And this thing I really like. I've already watched some reviews on this. It's a pretty cool little set. So, but you have different options. So you get the chainsaw, which you see how this fucker clips in there. Guessing like that. So you get a nice little chainsaw there, or you can pop that out, and you can put the saw. Right? So that's pretty neat. I do dig that. That's a nice little... And it's got some blood on there as well, right? Same on the chainsaw. It's got some blood effect there. You get a nail gun, which is pretty cool. It's got some black weathering there. Some nice paint applications. Nice looking little accessory. You get a croquet bat with some blood splatter on it. And again, you know, it's got some black and some wash on there to make it look like it's weathered. You get some blood effects. So this one's like he's puking up blood, or you cut somebody's limb off and it's just geysing blood. So that's kind of cool. Some more blood effects with like some brain and stuff in there, which is kind of cool. Get a nice little riot shield as well, which is kind of neat little accessory. Some more blood effect, which you can add to the knife for swords, I'm guessing. If you wanted to do like cutting in here somewhere. Let's see if it'll fit on there. Yeah, it fits. There you go. Like you're, again, cutting through something. You get these boxing gloves. There's nothing in there, so you could use some sticky tack if you wanted to, shove them on there. And it's got some cat symbols there on the wrappings. And then this is another piece for the crossbow, which I'm going to guess kind of clips in here somehow. Probably from the bottom up. Come on. Somehow. Yeah, I think it's this way. Because that's the way it looks like the dents are. So there you go. Another piece for the crossbow. What else do we got in here? So many goodies. Get a brain. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but that's pretty cool. Get a nice little brain there. Get a nightstick. Get a crossbow with a bit of blood on the tip. Crossbow bolt. Get a clean crossbow bolt. You get some blood splatter here with a little bit of brain on it as well. And just like so many little blood splatters. Another blood splatter. Another big blood splatter with some brain and some tissue on there. Another one. Yeah, and just all these little blood effects. I got a feeling they'll lose some of these. But yeah, another one that looks like it'll fit on the knives, which is kind of cool. Throw that on there. That's cool. And then you got these little blood bullet effects. And you get these, last but not least. What's up, Josh? How you doing, buddy? And then you get these little eyeballs, which are kind of cool. And it's got some blood trailing on it. So that's kind of neat. Oh, let's see what's going on here. What's up, Josh? How you doing, bud? Bit of zombie fighting arsenal there by the looks of things. Absolutely, man. Yeah. It's got some cool shit in there, man. And then you get this little casket too that everything kind of sits in, which is kind of nice. So that's pretty sweet. So many little doodads and little effects and stuff. So that's pretty cool, man. It'll go good with when you're doing shots of figures and stuff. And then you can use this as well, right? A little casket, throw a figure in, take some pictures with. We got a little bit of this shit in there. Toss that back in there. Close that up for now. See you, Joshy. Thanks for stopping in, man. So, what else am I gonna open here? Fuck, man. God, kind of feel like I should be getting into Elf because he's pretty cool. I'm gonna do a review on him too, but the nice thing about having closed boxes is you can still open them up on stream and then do a review after. So where's my trusty little knife here? And then you get some different looks at the figure here on TV with the sandwich, with the cat sandwich. He's got the radio. So let's open this guy up. Yeah, and I got some of those like undead zombie cops, I guess. From I got them from 5K Toys. I bought 2 of them back around Halloween. Man, this guy comes with a lot of cool shit. Sorry. I know opening plastic gets a little noisy sometimes. Des, what up? How's it going, buddy? Hey, yo. Thanks for stopping in, my brother. So yeah, you get the cat here on a dish, which is kind of cool. And it's got some nice paint on there. Pretty impressed with it. And kind of the weathering on there. Yes. I'm still waiting on the NECA TV Disney dinosaurs, Earl and Baby Sinclair. Are they doing them? Oh, I'm doing good, Des. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. And it's kind of an impromptu thing. I wanted to jump on and just, kind of open some stuff. I haven't been on in a while, so I wasn't expecting too many people to show up. But thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate the support. Yeah, he's got a cup of Fusco, which I'm gonna assume is supposed to be like Pepsi. You get the bowl of popcorn. It's a nice bowl. It's got some nice like paint and texturing on the popcorn, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, they showed them at Toy Fair, but they haven't officially announced them, have they? But yeah, I'm a huge fan. I love dinosaurs. Not the mama, I'm the baby. I love that shit, man. It was great back in the day. Um, yeah, this I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that like hairballs or something? It's like a little bag of snacks. You get the photo, which is nice. Man, he comes packed with a lot of stuff. You got the glasses. I always get worried about little glasses like this, man. They make me a little nervous that I'm gonna break them because they don't have a lot of give, right? Nope. And then you got the mic for the radio, which is kind of cool. It's got some nice little paint on there, silver and black. And then you got the radio itself. Like I guess this is like a CB radio, but it's got some nice little paint. It's got a sticker there for the dials and some nice paint work on the knobs. And then it's got the little connector there. It even looks like I don't know if you can see it as well, but it looks like a little jack that plugs in, which is kind of cool. And then you just kind of plug that into the back there. Kind of. I believe. That doesn't look like it wants to stick in there too well, but I guess I'm gonna guess that's the point. So still, that's pretty cool. Comes with an array of hands as usual. So it's got some nice hands there. A couple of pointing hands. He's got some open and grasp hands, and I really like the texturing and the paint apps on this guy. Like the fur effect looks really nice. I wonder if those are magnets in his hands. Because there are spots where it's like clear. Maybe that's just the way they connected. Well, it probably is just the way they connected the posts to the hands. Because there's like there's paint there, but it doesn't have the fur on the palms. And then because he has soft goods, he's got this, and it comes with a little silica gel pack because I'm assuming of the soft goods. And then we're gonna open this up. Got his little Hawaiian type shirt, which is kind of cool. And it's got a nice Velcro there, so you can open it up and put it on him. Now, I got my nail clippers. Let me see here. So Master Versal says he's making an Earl costume. Is this a real like life-size costume you're making for yourself? Because that would be awesome. What else do we got here? With patterns I made off of older, larger figures got many years ago. So, yeah, that's neat, man. What else got here? So I've made the base up from his head so far. That's pretty cool. All right, so as you know with NECA, they always have, although Elf's not too bad, he doesn't have a million plastic tabs here, but get into this guy. So did you guys get a chance to go see? That's pretty wild, man. I hope you show it because that would be awesome. I'd like to see the finished product on that. That would be pretty cool. Haha, Sam Rock, what up, bud? How's it going, man? Thanks for jumping on. I know it's my regular time for when I jump on, but I came on a little early today. I was cleaning up the basement, and yeah, I was like, fuck it. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm just gonna jump on and see what up, and kind of dig into some stuff I haven't had a chance to dig into yet. So thanks for jumping in. And what's master, I've also been working on a good robot Bill from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Nice. I do love Bill and Ted. I also thought the last movie was pretty good. So, but yeah, here's Elf. And man, he looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So far, I'm not having issues with the posing. Maybe the mouth. Nope. Mouth moves nice and smooth. Nice and wide. Just kind of nice. I always get a little nervous, but no, everything seems to be working fine. Working the way it's supposed to be. Here, if he wants to shake your hand, what's going on? But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. Everything seems to move nice. Like, I don't know. It's hit or miss. I feel like they really nailed it with Goliath and some of their gargoyles, where they really got the joints where you didn't have a lot of friction. They moved well. You didn't have to worry about paint getting in there. But yeah, this guy's pretty fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy I like the paint apps on this guy. They're all really nice. But yeah, the joints all move well so far. I'm not down to the legs yet, so far from the waist up, everything moves good. And this part here is soft, so it doesn't hinder the articulation, the leg articulation too badly. So you still get a nice little range of movement there. Look at, like, you can do fucking splits, man. Like, that's great. And the feet, yeah, they all work well. Check those knee joints. Oop. I cringe a little bit because I'm like, ooh, don't break. But yeah, no, man. Like, everything's really nice and smooth on this guy. Down to the last knee. Oh, you give me a little bit of friction. But no, not too bad. Once you get it in there and work it, it's fine. I might want to add a little heat. But that could just be, like, this is like kind of a softer rubber down around his knees. So that one's a little stiff. Still moves, but I might want to give it a little more heat. But yeah, he's great, man. He's fantastic. I really like him. Let's check those hands, see how easily they swap. Come on. Nice. Get the shirt on him. No, I must be playing with dolls because I'm dressing him now. Let's get some of these other hands on him. Hands all swap, nice and easy. Let's get this hand off so I can get his hand in his other sleeve. There we go. So I guess the big news of the day is, for some of you, whether you ordered them or not, is the 89 Batman. The email started going out that he was going to start shipping from Mezco within the next few weeks, which is, if you're looking forward to it, that's something to look forward to. That's pretty exciting, I think. So yeah, the shirt fits on him really nice. Looks good. That's some quality NECA work right there. Let me get some, put his hands in there. Everything just seems to work really well. Got a place for his pop. So he can drink his not Pepsi. And just like he just oozes character, man. And that's one thing I always liked about the character itself, man, is just, you know, his snark and his cynicism, and he's pretty fantastic, man. He looks great. I'm pretty impressed with him. I gotta be honest, this is great. And then he'll have his little cat sandwich he's gonna take with him. So he's got lunch and a drink. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, let's not knock the table off of. I'm pissing the dog off. He's barking at me. Let's check these glasses. God, they make me nervous. Fuck. There seems to be like little holes there. You can kind of fit them on over his ears. Fuck, that makes me nervous as shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna push that. Not right now. I'll probably heat up this hairpiece or something, see if I can get the sunglasses through there without breaking them. But yeah, man, he's a pretty sweet fucking figure. He's gonna look great with my 80s type shelf. So yeah, he looks fantastic. I really dig that. That's dope. So yeah, anybody been to see Antman and Wasp and the Quantumania yet? I know it's getting some backlash, but I went and saw it, man, and I enjoyed the shit out of it. So, yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought Jonathan Majors killed it. The guy guy's a fantastic actor, and he just did such a great job. Like, he was terrifying. He was menacing. And typically Ant-Man movies are pretty light and pretty funny-ish, but I enjoy them for that, right? I'm not gonna spoil anything, so you're good, Des. You guys are good. But I thought for the most part it's really good. Yeah, I went and saw it yesterday afternoon, like one of the first showings at like 3:30. Not that it matters, but that's when I went and saw it, and I was really impressed with it, man. I thought it was really good. I thought the special effects were great because, I mean, most of it takes place in the Quantumania, like in the quantum realm, I guess. So, but a lot of the characters and stuff that they showed during it were pretty awesome. Were really cool to see. Yeah, it was fun. Michelle Pfeiffer's still gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was whack. I think, see, I can't say anything because it's kind of a spoiler once you find out who MODOK is. I mean, they've shown it in clips and stuff, so if you've seen the previous movies, you know who MODOK is. And I'll say, like, his face looks stretched and weird, but I don't think the CG on the character itself is bad because it's typically a CG movie, man. But if you compare this to something like the old Star Wars, like the prequels, not the old ones where you actually use some practical effects, but like the prequels of Star Wars really took me out of it. The CG was so fucking bad. For the time, it was good, but honestly, it just looked like people walking around in a painting, I guess, or like a CG. It really took me out of it. It was so phony. But this, now we're finally, like, the de-aging process that they use on the characters is fantastic, which with someone like Michelle Pfeiffer isn't hard because she still looks fucking gorgeous. Like, she's a really attractive woman. I've had a crush on her since Scarface. So, but she's really attractive, and even then, like, the de-aging that they did, it looks great, man. Like, that's one thing you can give Marvel props for is whatever technology they're using, like the CGI that they're using for de-aging characters when they go back, is fantastic. But I can't gush about Jonathan Majors enough. He's dominating. He's, man, I every scene that he's in, man, he's just chewing up scenery, man. He's so good, but I feel like the rest of the supporting cast definitely did a good job and held up. I don't understand what all the hate is. Like, looking at Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic, like, the critics aren't digging it, but if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes fan, like, actual people, it's at like an 84 or 85% last time I looked, but on Rotten Tomatoes it's sitting at a 48%. So critics aren't loving it, but it seems like the majority of people that are going to see it love it. So I don't know, man. Right? I think it's supposed to be a weird head, but MODOK is a weird character in general, right? Like, he's uh, it's it's a stretched out fucking face on this robot. Like, I honestly, after watching, I can't think of a better way that they could have done MODOK. I think he looks great. Jonathan Majors probably going to be in a bunch of these upcoming movies. Yes, dude. Stay, like, if you watch it, there are two end scene credits. There's one right after, like, they do it where they have like the effects that they're showing, and then when you go to like just the word scrolls after, there's another one, and it's the first time in a long time where we've gotten end credits that actually mean something. So definitely stick around and watch them because they're really good. Um, yeah, and Creed 3 looks freaking phenomenal. Like, Jonathan Majors is fucking jacked, man, and he looks scary as shit. I wouldn't want to fight him. Yeah, he looks beastly, but there's a lot of good shit coming out, man. Like, between TVs and movies, like next month alone, it's insane. Yeah, the mid credit, post credit, yeah, both of them. Yeah, got to stick around because they both make sense, and yeah, they're great. Um, and it definitely puts the idea of Kang and his variants into perspective, which is what I'll say, and that's it. But it's, yeah, they both have meaning. I would definitely stick around for both of them. Um, but yeah, March is a packed month of stuff, man. We got Mandalorian coming out, season 3. Like, between gaming, movies, and TV shows, like, March is hitting on all fucking cylinders, man. Yeah, we get Mandalorian season 3 right away, couple weeks. John Wick's coming out. I think Cocaine Bear is coming out. What else? Scream 6, which I'm a huge Scream fan. So, and honestly, like, I think the worst one's 3, but they haven't done a bad one, man. Like, even the last one's really fucking good. Um, what else? I'm trying to think of what else comes out. Resident Evil 4 remake, if you game. Des, I know you do. And I'm looking forward to this shit because it's not like, it's a remake and it's changed up. It's not just like a refresh. They didn't just put some pretty shit on it. They did like they did to the Resident Evil 2 remake. So they worked on it from the ground up. So there's some good stuff. Let's see what's that saying. Star Wars going hard this year, absolutely, man. We also got announcements that the Marvels got pushed up to November 10th. So, we haven't seen a trailer yet, so I'm not surprised. It's a great way to follow up Thanos, have a bad guy with multiple versions. They can have different personalities. And I think Jonathan Majors is the guy that can do it, man. He really can pull it off. The guy's a phenomenal actor. Um, yes, I'm definitely in there for Resident Evil 4. Man, did you get a PS5 or a Series X yet? Because the shit's going to look great on there, man. um, But yeah, I'm super stoked for Resident Evil 4 remake. But yeah, next month's gonna be fucking bonkers. There's a lot of good shit coming out. And yeah, it's going to be fun trying to figure out where I'm going to put my time to the most, right? And not considering whatever else comes in the mail. So they're still screaming there, I see. Might need a glass of water after all that screaming, indeed. Yeah, man, it's dude, is it coming out for PS4 and Xbox like the last gen? Probably, I imagine so. And it'll still look great. I mean, if you played Resident Evil 2, it's phenomenal. I think Resident Evil 2 was one of the best looking games of that generation, dude. Like, really, like the lighting, kind of the ooze and grossness of the zombies. They really nailed it. Like, I'm old man, so Resident Evil 2 on like PlayStation was one of my favorite games. So getting a much needed, remake from the bottom up was exciting. And then Resident Evil 4 being my favorite Resident Evil game, um, it's Street Fighter Six. See, Street Fighter Six, I'm interested in, man. Like, I don't know, like I'm not a big fighting game guy. Like I do like to dive in and mess around, but I'm not I'm not skilled enough, I guess. Like, if you ever watch me play fucking like Call of Duty, I ain't good. The older I get, I don't know, my reflexes are fucked, and younger people are better at that shit than me, or put in the time. Like I said, and I've said it before, I stretch myself pretty thin, between playing games, watching movies, TV, toys, unboxings, diving into live streams, shooting videos, even, dabbling into photography a little bit here and there. It's it's good. Like right now I'm playing fucking Hogwarts and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. All the controversy around J.K. Rowling's, I get it, she's shitty, but I don't think you should shit on the people that kind of put their heart and soul into the game. And I think Hogwarts Legacy is really fucking good. I think it's an excellent game, man, and I'm really enjoying it. So that's what I've been spending a lot of my downtime between work and my family responsibilities, kind of messing around with that. So it's fun. It's a lot darker than I thought it would be, because at first I jumped in and I was like, man, I don't know how I feel about this shit. I wasn't even gonna grab it because there's a lot of good stuff coming out. But yeah, it's yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna have to watch it. When are you going live again? Are you doing it during your live streams on Tuesday, or are you posting it other than that? Because I haven't seen anything come up in my feed. But man, I gotta go in and just clean up my YouTube and go through and just delete a bunch of people that I don't even fucking watch anymore. Or, you end up just jumping. And I get it. I do want to support people that I support. There are a lot of good content creators out there right now, way fucking better than me. Who put in a lot of love and a lot of effort in their streams. So, but yeah, I gotta go in and clear a lot of people. There's shit on there like Rooster Teeth. I don't even fucking watch anything from Rooster Teeth anymore. A lot of the stuff I watch, you know, is either gaming, movies, or toy related, and there's a lot of good content. A lot of people putting out good shit out there, man. And some are, various figure lines, some are custom shit, some do live streams about toys and about TV shows and movies. um A&R is great. Lost Cause Collective does the Saturday night live stream, and they're one of the best. They also had one of the creators of Savage Crucible on there last Saturday, and that was great. They did a fantastic job. But yeah, A&R, astonishing news and reviews. They're great. They also do their Saturday morning, which is like cartoon based stuff where they talk about it, and then they are doing wrap ups of episodes for some shows, and then they do their Monday night weekly as well. Dez does one on Tuesday nights. What else? I keep saying Dez, but it's not Dez. It's RE Fan. It just fucks me up because I see Dez. You gotta get out of that habit. Sorry, dude. Um, But yeah, there's just a lot of good content out there. And then you got the OGs, man. You got, fucking Toying Around, Kevin. He's always got good guests on there and does the enablers once a month. Trying to think who else is really good. You got Unparalleled, who's probably live right now. You got 1 6 Shooter, which I really enjoy. He does the 6 pack. So uh, yeah, Aya Klaatu and who else is on there? But they're good, and they basically do 1/6 scale figures and some 6 inch stuff because he's really into Mythic Legions. So again, there's a lot of good content out there, man, and I just need to go through and clean up my YouTube browser and who I follow because I miss a lot of shit because I just got a bunch of stuff in there that, you know, things I started following 10 years ago that I just don't fucking watch and have no interest in, right? So I got to go in and just do a mass clean out and just keep the stuff that I actually regularly watch. But yeah, I don't know. Now I'm just fucking rambling. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to jump in and get my feet wet again, and hopefully, you know, some people come out and watch my shit. So I appreciate the people that stopped in and said hey. So thank you for that. Um, I'm gonna be off for the next couple weeks. I'm going to Toronto. Wife's going for a procedure, so I'm going with her to look after her for a bit. We're gonna go to visit family in Windsor, Ontario, where I'm originally from. And if you know, you know, it's a border city with Detroit. So I only go back periodically. It's not my favorite place to be. It's a shitty little town, so or city. But my family's there. My family are good shit. So it'll be nice to go see them for a couple of days in between, and then we're back to TO, and then back here. Plan is to kind of shoot some unboxing videos. I got one of I'm gonna post. Well, I got to shoot it first, but I got the secretly used 4 pack and the accessory pack. So I'm gonna shoot that kind of in a live format and unboxing, and then I'll do it as a premiere and try and be active for comments. And yeah, I'll try to have stuff at least posted, even though I'm not here. I'll be posting shit on Fridays at my regular time, just to stay with the consistency. So, um, but yeah, again, I appreciate the people that stopped in and gave me a shout and left me some comments and engaged. I appreciate you guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna take off and go have dinner. So, thanks for watching. Uh, I'll catch you on the flip side later, guys.